Hey there, welcome to the Carline Devo. I am Kelly, and you are probably thinking, if you are a regular here, whoa, Kelly, it has been a really long time since you've done a Carline Devo, and even longer probably since I have written on my blog. Well, just because it is silent doesn't mean that there isn't a lot going on at sothatgod.com. I have just been doing a lot of processing on top of being busy with homeschooling my 3 boys, one of which is in high school and 2 in middle school. So you can imagine we spend most of the day studying, and then of course they're involved in all sorts of stuff. So I have had things that I've wanted to talk to you about, things that I want to write about, but I'll be honest, every time I sit down to try and do something, it comes out flat. And I feel like the Lord is showing me some pretty heavy stuff, and I don't want to diminish the depth of what He is teaching me. So I haven't posted anything in a really long time. I have even had moments in the last couple of months where we get so busy that I have neglected my quiet time in the morning. I just haven't been prioritizing my time wisely. And I had a morning where finally things were quiet and I could take that time, and I didn't want to. I felt, even though there wasn't anything wrong, I just felt distance between me and the Lord, and I was easily distracted. And I kind of wanted to just go on with my day without being still. A couple mornings before that, my mom had shared with me a picture that she had come across on the internet, and it is a picture of Eve standing with the Virgin Mary, and Mary is round and pregnant. Eve has her hand resting on Mary's stomach, and there is a serpent wrapped around Eve's ankle, but then the head of the serpent is beneath Mary's foot. And it reminded me of Genesis 3, when Adam and Eve sin, and then God comes looking for them in the garden. And Adam and Eve hide because they are aware of their sin and their shame. And He says, "Where are you?" And they say, "We're hiding." I kind of felt like that. Like I felt like God was saying, "Where are you, Kelly?" And I was hiding. We go farther along in chapter 3, and God pronounces His judgment on the serpent, on Eve, and on Adam. And there is a verse that mentions how really it is the first promise of our coming Messiah, our Redeemer, and how Jesus will come and He will overcome Satan and He will overcome sin. And as I sat there that morning, feeling like I needed to hide from God, that picture reminded me that the promise has been fulfilled. My Redeemer has come. He was crucified for my sin. He rose again, and I am now covered in His righteousness. I do not have to be afraid to come before Him. My shame is covered by the blood of Jesus. And I thought, how perfect to have this picture of these 2 women standing side by side. You have one that is hiding because of her shame, and you have the other that, if you look in Luke chapter 1 or 2, when the angel appears to Mary and says, "You have found favor, this is what's going to happen to you," she could have gone and hidden from the Lord. Like, holy cow, this is going to mess up my whole life. No way. But instead she says, "Behold, your servant, let it be done as you say." And I am finding that that needs to be the answer that I give to the Lord when He says, "Where are you, Kel?" Because there are things in my life, whether it's my morning devotions or the desires of my heart for the things that I want to accomplish with the craft that He has given me, that He says, "Where are you, Kel? This is what I have for you." I need to not hide. I need to not hide my words. I need to not hide my videos, my blogs. I need to know that He has given those things value and worth because He covers them. And the same is for you. Whatever you are going through this season, this Advent season, when we are supposed to be celebrating His coming, whether you're dealing with family strife, a broken marriage, illness, kids that you just like, Lord, I don't know what to do with them. I gotta trust you and your sovereignty and hope in the promises that you have given me. We do not have to hide. He has come. He has died, and that death and that sacrifice is what covers us, and it is an invitation to be in fellowship with him and to walk boldly in whatever he has called us to. So if he says, where are you this season? Say, here am I, behold your servant, and see what God does with that, so that he is glorified. Have a Merry Christmas and a blessed Advent season.